A story in 5 words.
Would-be Trump assassin secrets revealed. Heather, you wanted to go first on this one. The New York Post is reporting that Thomas Crook, the gunman who tried to kill Trump, used they-them pronouns, there's that again, on a secret deviant art account, shared violent artwork of executions using trans pride flag colors, and there's all this other stuff that's coming out. Do you believe this? Does it seem too on the nose?
No, I'm glad someone did some digging to figure out like who this kid was. I don't want to even say his name. I don't want to give him, the credit for that. He murdered a person. He critically wounded 2 people and shot a president in the ear. But it is interesting. I was thinking backstage, so I asked Jamie, like, I don't know how this is funny. Like, this is really disturbing. It's a sick individual, like you said. How
Don't you find it funny, though, that he was into muscular women?
Well, you called it something, muscle mommy or mommy muscle. How would you know what that means?
It's like little skinny guys who like to get picked up.
But did you guys know that, like, before he told you that?
I've done some cursory research on it when I took that leave of absence for paternity leave. But anyway, I know, you're right. No, it's a very serious topic.
Well, yes, but I'm glad that someone Googled or got his search history to figure out, we already knew he was disturbed, but just how sick this individual is.
Jamie, why did this come out now and not by the FBI under Biden? They said they didn't have anything.
Well, it is a very serious topic, and it's terrible, but I will say, to be fair, I've also Googled pictures of Michelle Obama. So...
She's a muscular woman.
My search history says Big Michael Muscle Mommy. Listen, this is too far.
Not far enough.
I don't know. I mean, like, this woman was incredible who did this reporting. So
yeah, Miranda Devine.
And the FBI and Secret Service couldn't figure out his Google search history?
Here's what I want to say, though, okay? They said the pronouns are they, them, okay? The right was always inclusive. We were like, they did it, right? and the left wasn't. They were like, he was on the roof. He shot Trump. And then we said, no, they did it. And,
You're right.
And it made them mad. A lot of math. There we go.
That was it. All right.
A lot of math on that one.
That was good. That was good. Tyrus, do you some people think this might be a smokescreen, but I mean, everything has a timestamp. It happened.
Well, I think probably the old FBI wasn't as willing to share information with the new FBI. So this is probably where stuff is now starting to come out because they weren't, it's just like, I'm sure, if you're an ex-husband and the new husband's coming in and he's asking you where the best spot is for Wi-Fi and where to, and where should he put his recliner at, you're not going to, you're not going to sit around and probably give him all the deets, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're gonna lie to him,
Yes.
But that's probably what it was like. And the last thing they wanted to do is probably give away one of their most incompetent moments. Forget the fact that he was being protected by Oompa Loompas. Let's not forget that fact. Like, President Trump had the safest legs in the history of man. Problem is, all our arteries are up here, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot of issues with Biden's FBI, and I'm not surprised that it took them forever to hand over the paperwork from the assassination attempt. So we're probably going to learn more and more about this little dude, but nothing that we probably already didn't assume ourselves.
Kat, I think you were, when we first talked about this, you were like, how could somebody who's like 20 not have a social media footprint? Yeah. It made no sense. We were all saying that. And like they were saying with a straight face, no social media footprint, and then they find all this stuff.
Yeah, or people were saying that like he was super pro-Trump, which I guess he was before.
Yes.
And now everyone's like, oh, well, he stopped being MAGA, and it's like, obviously.
Yes.
Like we kind of already knew that, right, based on the fact that he shot Trump. So why was people were so hesitant to have this out there when like you really could figure out that the guy that's going to shoot Trump probably has a social media presence that's maybe not the most MAGA.
Yeah. No.
This should have been out a long time ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, we settled nothing.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.